there I was, an intern, standing up to present at my very first ad agency. In fact, my very first company, my first real job. In front of me, surrounding the boardroom, was the chief operating officer, the chief creative officer, even the head of accounts. They all leaned in, hungry for what I had to say about food trends. I got up, took the clicker, went to my first slide. Then my whole body froze. I stood there, stiff and rigid, like a statue. I tried to force out my first few words about Honey Nut Cheerios. But all that came out was this hoarse croak, like a frog had just hopped into the meeting. Somehow, I managed to flick my way through the entire presentation, mumbling out stuff about food and organics and all sorts of words that I didn't even know were coming out of my mouth. Managed to survive until the last slide, handed back the clicker, and sat down, mercifully sat down. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, at that time, I didn't know about BMV, the fundamentals of public speaking. I'd never been here, I'd never heard of Toastmasters. I was trying to wing it and survive on my own. Does anyone here know what the fundamentals of public speaking are? The BMV? Silvio, give me the B. Take a guess. Take a guess. Give me the B. What about Andrew? Andrew.
B.
The B. Please give me the B. Mohammed must know this. B, the first fundamental. What do you got to do every presentation?
Bullshit.
Say again? That's assumed. Body language. Body language, right? You can't get up there and be all rigid and a statue, barely moving. You gotta have strong body language, natural body language. What about the M? Babe.
Motivation?
Motivation, yes. But I think a key fundamental is your message has to be very strong, very clear. You can't ramble on like I did, just spouting words with no clarity and no meaning. So, natural body language, strong message, strong and clear message. And V.
Voice.
Of course, now you're getting it. All right. Voice. So, very vocal, variety. Don't try not to speak in a very monotone, boring voice. Try to add some life to your voice, some variety. If you want to yell something, yell something. If you want to whisper something, talk in a whisper. All right, so those are the fundamentals of public speaking. I actually came here to Toastmasters in 2010. It was 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago. I learned the fundamentals. I went through all the manuals. I learned how to do body language, learned how to speak very clearly with a strong message, and I learned vocal variety. And when I got up 4 years later at the same agency, I gave an amazing lunch and learn. People were stunned. They would want to do that. Then I took my boss out for a coffee, and I handed in my 2-week resignation. So that was my story. I hope that your story is as inspiring as mine. Tonight, we have a great meeting. We're going to see some of these BMV fundamentals in action. We have two speakers, Mohammed and Charmaine, who are going to be giving us their body language speeches. And we have Wes and Bay, who are both presenting speeches that require very clear, simple message that is either going to convince us or inspire us. So I hope you get a lot out of today's meeting. I'm excited. Hope you are too. Thank you.